Welcome back to Instant Replay. We've seen it all in 2020, from the wildfires in Australia to COVID-19 and mass protests. The past 6 months have been difficult, but there are positives coming in the form of change. KSAT 12's Devin Clark has more.
Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, this year has been eventful to say the least. And while the coronavirus pandemic, it's a first-time experience for all of us, there are many people who say that inequality is an issue that's always been around in this country. 3 influential sports figures with ties to San Antonio offer us their perspectives and tell us what they think it's going to take to move forward. Take a look.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of unlawful assembly.
It's being called a movement.
I think what's happened is the scab has been ripped off of a sore that has never healed.
A revolution being televised that's said to be long overdue.
Because we keep trying to sweep things under the rug, all we're doing is building a big amount of dirt underneath that rug.
Say his name! George Floyd! Many say the rug has been lifted. Protests throughout the nation and other parts of the world erupted last month after a white former Minneapolis police officer was seen in viral video kneeling on the neck of an unarmed black man named George Floyd until he lost consciousness and died. The event shining light on deep-rooted racial disparities in America, bringing calls for an end to police brutality and systemic racism, a problem former Spurs player Terry Cummings says has been woven into the fabric of our country.
Problem with racism is like it's an old chair that nobody wants to throw out the house. It's always, if you fix up and remodel the whole house, that chair stays there, and it literally is the cancer of the whole house.
Though Eastside native and former New Mexico State All-American basketball player John Roberson says the racism is often covert.
And I think that's one of the problems that we have here in America is we haven't been exposed to the truth as to what are the real problems with race relations in America.
Former UTSA Roadrunners head coach Tim Carter agrees with Cummings and Roberson that there has been a drastic shift in energy.
People are now marching with African Americans, where 50 years ago, they weren't marching with African Americans.
For me, I'm 59 years old. I've never seen what we see right now.
Recent demonstrations have pushed policymakers to create legislation that focuses on equality and accountability.
We have to push the envelope.
Though more than a set of new laws, some say it's going to take tough dialogue and open hearts to heal the nation.
I mean, let's deal with the facts and let's try to figure out what is what and how we can move this to a better place.
For Instant Replay, I'm Devin Clark.